Almost. Well, look, I guess here's my first question, and I've asked this to everybody so far. I'm going to stand so I can see both of you.
Okay.
I've asked this to everyone that's come so far, and this is the most important thing to me. And I think this, I would presume a lot of film fans think about this. I certainly do, and I grew up on sets, and I'm aware of kind of set atmosphere. But when you're making a film like this that is special, is a film that ends up, lasting decades, will last decades more, and inspires a certain feeling. I mean, when you even just say the words "breaking away," you immediately start to feel these very specific moments. Was there any translation of that from set? Does it feel like, now you've both made many movies, when you look back as, oh, actually it's just like another movie set? Or is there anything from that set that makes you go, oh, no, we had this kind of sense of we were doing something special?
Well, that was my first movie. I'd never been in a movie before that, and so I thought they were all like that. And so there is a wonderful simplicity to the movie, to the script, to the way the movie was made, the way the movie comes across, but it does have a lot of depth to it too. So I look back on it thinking that was just an incredibly unique experience. At the time, I thought it was very. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where the camera was. I didn't know anything about it. And Peter Yates, the director, who is a brilliant man and wonderful spirit, he created a very sort of low-key atmosphere. I think it was a very low-budget movie, too. I mean, it was made for absolutely nothing, so it had... But you had done stuff before.
I'd worked with some amazing directors before that. I'd done 2 movies with Robert Altman, and I worked with Fellini and stuff like that. So I had like sort of a major experience being on the big set kind of things. But the reason why I thought something special was happening is because we went into a strange direction for one day with the character, and it was very strange, and it wasn't working. And that one day.
Yeah.
And
that was day one? Or?
It was day one. I was on another movie that I couldn't get off of, Richard Harris's son, blah, blah, blah. I get down there, I'd missed 3 weeks of rehearsal, all the blocking, and they threw me right into a scene because the studio was saying, get the next choice.
Wow.
And Peter saying, he'll be here any minute, he's coming. So I was like down there on the red eye and thrown right in. But the thing about it that made me think it was special is because after that horrible first day of this Italian impersonator, because they made me dark and made my hair dark and slicked it back.
Oh, really?
A tight band line.
You got to get that footage.
Black shirt. I had unbuttoned. I still from it. Skin tight black pants and pointy. He was supposed to look like a Saturday Night Saturday Night Fever guy.
Really?
He wanted to be that kind of Italian. And I thought, why the fuck did they hire me? I looked like, when Lily Tomlin would dress up like men? That's exactly what I looked like. I was waiting for them to glue hair on my chest. And I thought, I was so shaken. And then the next day, I arrived on the set, and I burst into tears. And Peter and I said, I can't do this. I don't know what He said, I know. And we had a big talk with Stephen and Peter, and then the character evolved, the way he looked and the way he was, because they were concerned about when I took the costume off and revealed myself to the girl, it was different. So for me, that was the special thing of working with a director that cared about what you thought. You know what I mean? And so for me, I went, whoa, this is amazing.
So what you're saying is Robert Altman doesn't care.
Yeah, Fellini doesn't.
No, I mean really. That kind of fascinates me because if you're figuring that, if day one you go, wait, this is completely wrong.
And they have to reshoot it, and after they waited 3 weeks for it.
But I can't imagine you figured it out on day 2. I mean, was this a kind of a progression of, did it take 2 weeks to figure it out?
Tried all night long, and it was the next morning.
And then you found the next morning you showed up and...
I said he needs to be like me, and I said the things that I needed. They sent somebody to my house, to my apartment in Hollywood, and got clothes. I mean, we changed him a lot in that one.
Wow.